Welcome back to KDS Reviews. This is a review of Episode 8, Real Monsters of Alien Earth. This one is kind of a short, just as I'm going to be a short review here. I'm going to hit mostly of the highlights of it. It picks up exactly where it left off last week. Arthur had a face hugger put down his throat, and the alien bust out of his chest. And now the episode opens up with Arthur's still dead body on that beach. And we see an alien kind of come around, and lobsters too, kind of sniff around at the body. We're going to circle back to that later on. And the alien is just roaming around on the island, free in the woods, on the base. He's just killing everything and everybody. Meanwhile, back at the base, Kevlar is talking to the goat. He wants to know, what did the goat know? The goat that had the eye of the alien in there. He wants to know, what do you know? What did you say? I want you to communicate with you. And it almost seems like the alien inside can understand him. Now, Marcy wants to get out of the cage, because remember in last week's episode, they were all caught by Kevlar's men, and they're in this cage. We find out later on that Marcy can actually control everything, and I mean everything. Now, they kind of explained it this time. She's kind of hooked into the system, like the Matrix. She can unlock doors, turn cameras on and off, turn systems on and off. Now, no one knows she can do this. And she starts communicating with the alien also. Even though the alien is way up there. I don't know how she's hearing its clicking sound, but she can control that alien. That thing is, and she's having that alien run around, take out Kevlar's men, kill everything left and right. We also find out, because Kevlar comes in there boasting and everything to them, that he actually killed his own father to take over the company, the rule of two, like Star Wars. But surprisingly, while he's giving his Goldfinger speech, Marcy opens up the door, and he's like shocked, what? And starts running. And they say, you want us to go after him? She got, no, I got somebody else to go after him. I knew what that was when she said that. That's that alien, that full-grown xenomorph that's walking around. Now, that alien tracks him and tracks him down. We're going to get back to that. Meanwhile, Kirsch runs into Morrow. They had this really good Terminator 2 type fight between the two of them. Each time one of them thinks he's beating them, the other one beats the other. Eventually, Kirsch does beat Morrow. Then when the other synthetic beings come upon him, he tells them, we'll tie up Morrow. And they tie him up instead. They've had enough of him. Now, that eye that's been in the goat, from the past 5 or 6 episodes, that eye actually finally comes out of that goat, starts running around. It attacks Marcy's brother. But Marcy comes in just in time to save him. But the eye goes down into the sewer. And we're going to see where it comes back out. Actually, it comes back out on the beach. Starts crawling around. Now, Marcy has all the bad guys in the cage. She gets them all in there. And they're all, what are you going to do with us? What you going to do? And she's just sitting there looking at them. And then hanging on the outside of the cage is one of the aliens sitting there like an attack dog, And the other robots ask her, well, what are you going to do? What are we going to do? She said, we're going to rule everything. And it doesn't quite go off then. We see the eye get inside of Arthur's body. The body's left on the beach. Then the body rises up like a zombie. And then it goes off. Now, I thought this was the last episode. The next to the last episode. I find out, no, that's it. That was the end of season 1. Now, Disney has not said whether there's going to be a second season. But I think this has been so popular and so good and interesting. Even though the last 2 episodes weren't quite as good as the first 6, plus it left you on a cliffhanger. So I think they're going to renew it. Now, so overall, what did I think about it? I thought it was good. It kept you interested. It was really done really well. You could tell the parts where Ridley Scott had done a lot of the directing. I think it was good enough, though, to keep you interested. I would watch another season of this. It held my interest. It's called Alien Earth. It's on Disney/Hulu. This is KDS Reviews. And remember, KDS Reviews is seen every Wednesday and every Sunday. And throughout the week, we make commentary on the state of Hollywood as far as movie making is. If you like this type of content, then like, subscribe, and share. Won't you comment down below? Tell me, what did you think of the entire series of Alien Earth? Was it worth it? This is KDS Reviews, and I'll see you in the next video.